To me, Irish people are the funniest in the world. They just are.
Oh, this looks amazing.
I just love any food that comes with its own home.
Everyone's a comedian.
Anything else?
Some greens.
What do you think I am? A juggler?
Stunning. Inspirational. Would you look at the brushstrokes on it?
I think the reason I see comedy in everything is because I was surrounded by it growing up.
That's good.
You wouldn't know we're 105.
You're 105.
Between us. Do you know what? There's only one word for that. Absolutely cracker.
Hi, how are you?
In Ireland, one of the greatest compliments you can give someone is to describe them as a character.
If you find any pearls, give them to me, okay?
Come on, Slowco. Come on, I'm coming. You couldn't run the leg to yourself.
Because as every writer knows, it's the characters you remember long after you've forgotten the story.
Fill your heart with Ireland. Discover more at ireland.com.
Eurogold is driven by being the best civil engineering contractor in the Northwest, ensuring its clients are given the highest level of service that they deserve. Eurogold work in a wide range of industry sectors, including house building, highways, commercial and industrial build.
La Vita is an award-winning, independently run Italian restaurant. Located on Rose Lane in the heart of Liverpool, real Italian-style dishes, using the best ingredients, skillfully prepared by our chefs. Come and try our serious Italian experience.
The Warrington Irish Club. Friendly and welcoming club keeping the Irish culture alive. We have Irish and country music every Saturday night, tribute nights, race nights, charity nights and karaoke. All live sports are shown on big screens. We have snooker, dominoes and crown green bowling teams along with arts and craft. Pop in for a friendly welcome and book your event at the Warrington Irish Club.
Gerry Flynn Events presents the original Beat in the Heat on the Costa del Sol. Now in its 23rd year, the Costa del Dance takes place between the 1st and the 11th of April 2024 at the Hotel Amaragua, Torremolinos. Prices start from £680 sterling or €782 for a 7 or 10 night stay with dinner, bed and breakfast featuring the best in country, Irish, ceilidh and set dancing. To book, phone 01254 445 050 or visit gerryflynnevents.com.
Hello everyone and welcome to the show. This week we're coming to you from the beautiful surroundings of the Embassy of Ireland in London. The Nottingham Irish Festival is celebrating their 25th anniversary, and of course the festival has grown from strength to strength over the years, and there's no better place to be than in the centre of Nottingham on St. Patrick's Day. Now I'm going in to meet some people that's been involved with the festival for a very long time and to see how the celebrations are going. See you in a minute.
Hello everybody and welcome to the Irish Embassy. Tá an áthas orling fáilte móra chuimh roimh ilich chuig ambasáid na hÉireann agus tá an áthas orling gur tháinig sibh chomh fada híos ó Nottingham agus ó áití chéile ar fud na crinne go háirithe ó Tibrid Oran. So my name is Orla McBreen. I'm the Deputy Ambassador here at the Embassy, and on behalf of all of us at the Embassy, including our Ambassador Martin Fraser, who unfortunately had to be in Ireland this week, we're really delighted to welcome you all to the Embassy. I think for many of you it's your first time here, and I know there are many people who volunteer with the festival and a few people who told me They've been with the Nottingham Irish Festival, or St Patrick's Festival, since the very beginning, 25 years ago. So really we're returning your hospitality, because every year some lucky person from the embassy gets to go to Nottingham and have a wonderful time. I was actually going to refrain from making any jokes about Robin Hood, because I thought people from Nottingham must just be sick of everybody going, oh, Nottingham, Robin Hood. But then I saw you brought your own. So I couldn't resist. I just say there's plenty of work for him in London if he's so minded. It's really wonderful to have this opportunity to mark with all of you 25 years of celebrating the Irish community in Nottingham, and I think not just in Nottingham but throughout the East Midlands. You draw a lot of people in, are in a real locus for the Irish community in the area. And I mentioned the work that you started 25 years ago with the parade has now transformed into a wider festival and a great celebration of Irish culture and music.
I want to thank you, Orla, Isabel and all the team here at the Embassy who have helped to make this evening happen. When we suggested, they were very kind to say, come, we'll acknowledge your 25 years. And it's good for us to acknowledge people who have died and people who are still involved with the Irish Centre and with the Irish Festival, to give them an evening in their place in London that we can call home. So it's a great joy, a heartfelt joy to be here tonight.
Gerry, what a fantastic celebration here today. 25 years of the Nottingham Irish Festival.
Yeah, it's a great occasion, Martin, and for the Embassy to host it. You see, you probably appreciate this, and I'm sure your audience will. When you're invited by your Embassy and acknowledged for what you've been doing, and not me, you were in there at the function, all the volunteers, over 25 years, some no longer with us, some still with us, and trying to recruit some young people. And you look back and you think, we have achieved something. We've established ourselves in Nottingham. We do our best on St Patrick's Day to showcase Irish culture at its best. And we come here, we have a few speeches of affirmation, and we enjoy ourselves. And it's a great feeling, yeah.
Well, I think you've achieved an awful lot, because you kept the festival going for 25 years and every year it's getting bigger and better, and you're trying to improve it all the time. That means a lot of progress.
It does, and your listeners and viewers might know that we used to have a parade, and the logistics of having a parade got a bit difficult in our city, and we were cautious of the number of volunteers we had, so we've downsized. We've a natural market square in Nottingham, and we put a stage up, and there's enough room there for 4,000 people. So we put on a concert from 11 o'clock until 5. Usually I bring a big band over from Ireland, all the Irish dancing schools showcase, and the atmosphere is fantastic.
Welcome, and thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to say a few words. I am the High Sheriff of Nottinghamshire, which includes the city and as well as the county, and I'm very proud to see our representative, which is my Robin Hood, out there somewhere. Thank you very much for coming along. Please keep your arrows to yourself on this occasion. And I do have to say that I am a fond friend of the Irish community, and always have been. My husband and I spend a lot of time in Ireland, and coincidentally have very, very good friends who are writers and artists, and most of them not in Tipperary but living in Mayo. And you probably realise Mayo is Mayo is a centre for creativity in lots of ways, especially being by the coast. I am delighted to be able to mark this occasion. 25 years is quite a long time, and in that time a lot has happened in the Nottingham and Nottinghamshire community of the Irish peoples. They've managed to do what they've done, not with ease. They've worked really, really hard. And it's a testament to their collaboration, their interest in community, and their unwavering commitment to their friendships. Those friendships have managed and maintained their work. And it takes a lot of people to make a little thing continue and sustain. And I have to say that I hope that this is a journey that I'll be able to continue with you, Gerry. Thank you so much.
Come up here, Robin Hood, so we can all see you. Come on. Robin comes to our festival every year, and I've known, and Lydia said I've known Robin for many years, and he hasn't aged a bit. He must have a picture up in the attic. We twin every year with a different county in Ireland, and that usually involves letters of appreciation and greetings between the two Lord Mayors or the head of the council. And it was an initiative started by Paul Curtis. He's very much into detail, but he's been there a long time, and he'll always be reminding us of what needs to be done. But he started the twinning, and he used to write the letters to the council. And some councils replied by sending over the councillor or sending over a tourism stall or some food stalls. And Tipperary rose to the challenge even. So the chair of County Tipperary has come and joined us and brought some gifts with him. So it gives me great pleasure to introduce Gerard Darcy.
I was getting a little worried earlier on when I seen Robin Hood and the sheriff turning up at the same venue. But anyhow, it seems okay. Indeed, it fills me with great pride to stand here today amidst friends and kin at the heart of a vibrant community as they celebrate the launch of the 25th annual Nottingham Festival. On behalf of Tipperary County Council, I extend our warmest greetings and heartfelt thanks to you, Ambassador, for your welcoming and for this splendid embassy. Nottingham has become indeed a home away from home for many, many Irish, a place for our culture and our traditions and our joy of life, not just preserved, but it's celebrated with enthusiasm. And this festival has become a beacon of Irish identity in England, and it's truly heartwarming to see such a strong connection with our heritage so far from home. As Tipperary takes the honour of being the representative county this year, we're reminded a bit of the old tune, "'Tis a long way to Tipperary." Yes, in truth, the distance between us now is very little. A 65-minute flight from the East Midlands Airport to Dublin, and a 90-minute drive down the M7 or the M8 will bring you into the rolling landscapes of Ireland and into Tipperary. So indeed, it's not that far. We welcome you to travel to Tipperary, to delve into your Irish ancestry, exploring historical sites like the Rock of Cashel, Cahir Castle, Nina Castle, to connect with the region's heritage. During your visit, you might like to enjoy the scenic beauty of Tipperary by taking a leisurely stroll in the Glen of Aherlow, embarking a hike on the picturesque Galtee Mountains, or enjoy some exhilarating watering activities on the stunning Lough Derg, which of course is part of, as Shane McGowan called it, the broad majestic Shannon. So I'd like to take this opportunity to weave even stronger bonds. We have in Tipperary well extended our hospitality to you, encouraging our communities to visit Nottingham while warmly welcoming our kin from the Irish community in Nottingham back to ourselves. I extend a heartfelt congratulations to the organising committee on your Silver Jubilee. To your unwavering dedication has made the festival the cornerstone of Irish culture in Nottingham, and we are honoured to twin with you for this year's festivities, and we wish you indeed every success.
It's great to see that so many people have travelled down from Nottingham to be here today for this great occasion. Even the Sheriff of Nottingham is here. We'll take a little break and we'll be back with you in 2 minutes.
To me, Irish people are the funniest in the world. They just are.
Oh, this looks amazing.
I just love any food that comes with its own home.
Everyone's a comedian.
Anything else?
Some greens.
What do you think I am? A juggler?
Stunning. Inspirational. Would you look at the brushstrokes on it?
I think the reason I see comedy in everything is because I was surrounded by it growing up.
That's good.
You wouldn't know we're 105.
You're 105.
Do you know what? There's only one word for that. Absolutely cracker.
Hi, how are you?
In Ireland, one of the greatest compliments you can give someone is to describe them as a character.
If you find any pearls, give them to me, okay?
Come on, Slowcoat! Come on, I'm coming! You couldn't run the length to yourself!
Because as every writer knows, it's the characters you remember long after you've forgotten the story.
Fill your heart with Ireland. Discover more at Ireland.com.
Eurogold is driven by being the best civil engineering contractor in the Northwest, ensuring its clients are given the highest level of service that they deserve. Eurogold work in a wide range of industry sectors, including house building, highways, commercial and industrial build.
La Vita is an award-winning, independently run Italian restaurant. Located on Rose Lane in the heart of Liverpool, real Italian-style dishes, using the best ingredients, skillfully prepared by our chefs. Come and try our serious Italian experience.
The Warrington Irish Club, a friendly and welcoming club keeping the Irish culture alive. We have Irish and country music every Saturday night, tribute nights, race nights, charity nights and karaoke. All live sports are shown on big screens. We have snooker, dominoes and crown green bowling teams along with arts and craft. Pop in for a friendly welcome and book your event at the Warrington Irish Club.
Gerry Flynn Events presents the original Beat in the Heat on the Costa del Sol. Now in its 23rd year, the Costa del Dance takes place between the 1st and the 11th of April 2024 at the Hotel Amaragua, Torremolinos. Prices start from £680 sterling or €782 for a 7 or 10 night stay with dinner, bed and breakfast featuring the best in country, Irish, ceilidh and set dancing. To book, phone 01254 445 050 or visit gerryflynnevents.com.
Welcome back. We're here at the Embassy of Ireland in London, celebrating 25 years of the Nottingham Irish Festival. It's a wonderful occasion for all the people that's been involved down the years. Now we're going to see what's happening back in the room.
I know a lot of you here are volunteers or family of volunteers that you've been press ganged to get on the train or the coach up today. Glad you all made it safely. And we really want to thank you very much for all the work and all the time you put in. I know there's one big day a year, but the planning probably starts the day after or maybe 2 days after St. Patrick's Day or after the parade each year.
Now a lot of Nottingham people, Nottingham Irish people I should say, has travelled down here to be here today. It was a great occasion for them to be here at the embassy, some of them for the very first time.
Yeah, and they came down by bus and we brought people from the council, people who we've worked with at the council for years, volunteers as you said. Yeah, they travelled down by bus. And you're right, it might be their first time in the embassy and to be greeted and, you know, given Clonakilty sausages and pudding and free halves of Guinness, but to be welcomed to their own embassy, as the Deputy Ambassador said, you know, Orla, this is your place. This is the focal point of the Irish in Britain.
There is another anniversary in Nottingham this year, and that is the 50th anniversary of the Nottingham Irish Centre at its current location in Wilfrid Street. There was a small Irish Centre before that in Derby Road, and I think there are some people here who were associated with that. I think Eugene is back there in the corner, and maybe a few more people. And in 1973, the committee of the Irish Centre bought 2 premises on Wilfrid Street. The membership stepped up. Many of them worked in the building industry, and I want to pay tribute to 2 people especially who we have lost in the last few days, both long-standing members of the Irish Centre, both trustees at the moment, who we have lost in the last week, and that is Jimmy Greeny and Tony Malloy. Both of them gave a lot of effort to transforming the Irish Centre into what it was. And for many years the Irish Centre did very well. It was probably helped by the fact that there were only 2 late-night alcohol licensed premises in Nottingham, and the Irish Centre happened to be one of them. And there was rarely a week went by that there wasn't a wedding, a wake, or a christening went on there. But like a lot of community centres around the country, Nottingham Irish Centre fell on hard times in the last 20 years or so. So there's 2 buildings there, there's number 2 and number 4. And we decided to sell number 4 and use the funds to transform the other part, number 2. We have 3 objectives, I think, in mind in doing this. The first one is to maintain the Irish Centre as the centre, as the hub of Nottingham's Irish community. The second one is to expand our welfare outreach programme for more vulnerable members of the Irish community in Nottingham. And the third one, and probably most important in the long term, is to make the Irish Centre a self-sustaining organisation, a self-sustaining Irish Centre. And in doing so, I think we have one great asset, and that is our Irish culture itself. There is a great hunger and curiosity about Irish culture. I think it was Sebastian Barry, the Irish novelist, who said recently that Irish writing is going through a golden age, and it is. I mean, the number of young Irish writers around. Irish films, we have some of the greatest Irish, some of the greatest playwrights that ever lived. And that's not even to mention Irish music and Irish dance. We need to do it, I think, both for those who have gone before us and those who come after us, because we owe a duty to all these people to maintain the Irish Centre as the centre of Nottingham's Irish community.
Oh, me, and it's got to be mustard. Me, the gralla, man, me, the peggy, Lester more.
Richard, tell me about your involvement with the Nottingham Irish Festival.
Well, I've been involved in it from day one. I remember going down to Birmingham a couple of times when Birmingham had a good parade. And I guess we went to see if we could pick up a few tips on how to organise our parade in Nottingham. We travelled on a bus, we had a great day in Birmingham, and then, you know, we started our own parade in, I believe it was 99. Started with very little. I believe we had a credit card with a 1,500 limit on it. And it's grown, you know, it grew to be a massive parade. And then, of course, when they started building the tram in Nottingham, that, you know, slowed things down a bit. We couldn't bring the lorries and the steam engines and the floats into the city.
You must feel very proud now that you've kept it going for 25 years, and of course how it's progressed as well, and it's grown to a big festival now.
It's a brilliant festival. The marketplace in Nottingham is absolutely packed with people. We always have a good stage there, we always have a good act. We've had people like John McNichol and, you know, Kelly's Heroes and bands like that. Absolutely fantastic day. It's a free festival. All the money is raised by fundraisers and sponsors. My company, Redden Engineering Limited, we do a bit of sponsorship. Well, mostly the contractors around Nottingham, provide a sponsorship. And, you know, it costs a lot of money to put it on every year.
You mentioned earlier there about volunteers. Where would we be only for all the people that volunteer up and down the country for different events?
We are, you're right, we are dependent, and we're always looking for, would you believe, new members, new younger people to help join us, because there's a vision going on in Nottingham now around the Irish Centre, as you heard tonight from Pat Murphy. So there's an open invitation for anybody in and around Nottingham to join us as we work towards renovating or frankly rebuilding a brand new Irish Centre.
It's a beautiful place to have the St. Patrick's Day, the music, the festival, everything going on. Of course, this year will be a big event as well.
Yeah, it's a big event because and you're going to be a busy man this year because it's on a Sunday. And London are doing it on Sunday, Birmingham are doing it on Sunday. And we've always done it on the day, regardless of what day it is. But so we expect a lot more people, yeah, because it is Sunday. And it's a great day for families. They come into Nottingham, they get encouragement from seeing Grand there and Dad, and you know, and their Irish heritage and their county flag and their and the sense of joy. And as you know from covering it over the years, because you've often come to our day, if the weather is good, the atmosphere is even better. We devised this book where we recorded names of people who had served on the Nottingham St. Patrick's Committee, along with the general Irish community in St. Patrick's, you know, and the book is not inclusive. There's more to go in here, and I'm reminded of a few lines from a poem by William Butler Yeats, Easter 1916. Now and in time to be, wherever green is worn, all changed utterly. A terrible beauty is born. Now, I'm going to go off script and make a reference to that table in the middle there. That table belonged originally in the home of Daniel O'Connell in Cahersiveen, not Daniel O'Donnell now. And it's inlaid with lots of scenes from around Kerry. And if you don't know who Daniel O'Connell is, you're in the wrong embassy.
Of course, you had your very good friend Patrick O'Connell here that's heavily involved in Triskelion with you down the years as well.
I did. He was in the background there. I had him minding people and making sure people were introduced to each other. So he'll be glad of the mention.
I just want to conclude by saying that whether people are Irish first or second generation or friends of Irish, we're a very wide people who cast a wide net and open arms. This is your home in London, and the relations between our two islands are very close. Family connections, trade connections, an interesting intertwined history that ebbs and flows, as we all know, but it's really wonderful to keep celebrating those links, and as somebody who has unfortunately had to live under sufferance and be married to an English person, whenever people ask me about it, I say, well, we met in France, so it's neutral territory, but it's the peace process in action, but it's just one microcosm of the very close connections between Ireland and the UK that this embassy is dedicated to celebrating and promoting and tying closer together. So, Arish Kawarjakas, congratulations on the 25th anniversary, and here's to the next 25 and beyond.
It's been a great day here at the Embassy of Ireland in London, celebrating 25 years of the Nottingham Irish Festival. Well done to everybody that's kept the festival going down the years. And of course, we wish you all a happy St. Patrick's Day. Well done to everybody. Cheers and good health for the next 25 years. See you all next week.